right, man. Let's talk about the Lions possibly trading for Danielle Hunter. I think he lead the league with 8 sacks. I mean, a lot of people pointing to, he got 8 sacks. I mean, for years, a lot of the Lions had great stats individually, but nationally didn't get the recognition because they wasn't winning. And obviously, Minnesota got a win, and I think they got one win, and it's only versus the only team that hasn't won in the league yet, the Carolina Panthers. But he got 8 sacks with some issues about him wanting to get traded there. Get traded from there over the years. He only 28 years old, so he ain't too old. But the biggest issue that stands between making a trade like that is that you trading them in the division. That usually doesn't happen, no matter if Minnesota tanking or not. I mean, you hear thoughts about maybe Minnesota should trade Justin Fields. Media gonna push that narrative because Kirk Cousins getting the hell up out of there, and Kirk getting the hell up out of there. So with Kirk getting the hell up out of there, man, it's like, oh man, Justin Fields not going to stay there. The uncertainty at the quarterback position is not there. You know what I'm saying? The certainty, But with Danielle Hunter, I mean, they could have a fire sale where they could find a quarterback. But defensively, they got a lot of work to do. They got rid of a lot of defensive talent on that side of the ball. So they could be going all in trying to get one of those top quarterbacks coming out next year. And a few of them, I don't think Shedeur going to come out next year. He making plenty money he making plenty money with the NIL and stuff. He's second behind Bronny James, and that's the saying is true. The rich get richer, poor get poorer. So they throwing money at kids that already come from money. That's wild to me. But that's let you know when you on a high streak, when you on the road, you got momentum. It's gonna keep rolling. It's kind of like how they always giving rich people and wealthy people free shit at high-end stores. Just the way of the world. But with Danielle Hunter, he cool. I ain't got no issue with him. Good pass rusher, But they gonna up the price on him. So then, it's all about, can I get Chase Young? Can I get Max Crosby? Do I want to upgrade my edge, or do I bank on Romeo, Julian, or Core making the jump? Or bank on, by committee, Pascal, Romeo, Julian, Charles Harris, or do I go out there and try to get another difference maker on the defensive line? Since the Philadelphia Eagles said they ain't getting rid of, since they say they're not getting rid of Patrick Surtain, so do I go out there and try to make a play for a difference maker on the edge? Because the biggest difference makers you probably gonna need come playoff time, because you ain't gonna find no quarterback if you needed one, is guys that can sack the quarterback and guys that can score touchdowns. But yeah, man, to talk about continue to talk about Danielle Hunter. It's solid. Solid. Got my trans put in. They put my plastic back in wrong. I ain't tripping about it. But yeah, let's continue to talk about Danielle Hunter. My bad, man. I had to get out, make a pit stop. But they gonna up the price on it, so you're gonna have to make a decision between what's out there available. I don't know if anything out there in the street is available. You had an opportunity to get Frank Clark. He supposed to go do a physical with Kansas City Chiefs. If he ain't already did it. Randy Gregory went over to the 49ers. So it wasn't too many options out there, out there on the line or whatever. So but nonetheless, I wouldn't mind it. I think the priority is probably not gonna happen. Kansas City trading Chris Jones, it's not gonna happen. They ain't win now mode. They'll figure that out later. The Rams, I think they low-key a contender in the NFC that nobody talking about as they get more and more healthier. I think they're a contender, low-key. So I don't think they're going to trade Aaron Donald. So I don't think it's no pass rushing defensive tackles that you can look at. I think that Kansas guy who just came off injury last year, he made it last week. He made an impression last week, and a lot of Lions fans was in favor of picking Kansas up. In the draft, and he kind of made his presence felt that he played DN at 3-4. That's basically the same damn everything on the interior line. I'm pretty sure he could do the same. So But I mean, yeah, I mean, like I said, the number one thing they need is that pass rush and defense tackle where they can find somebody who can do everything. I mean, Chris Jones already one of the leaders in sacks, and he missed a game or two. So that just lets you know what I'm saying? I mean, obviously you could talk about, getting running backs and stuff of that nature, how you probably need to lean on them, especially the guys that can run and catch and all that stuff, and I definitely understand that. But pass rusher, they make differences. Now, if you like your pass rush by committee, or you like, Julian Okoye came off, made some noise, came off the injury reserve list, but can you count on him to remain healthy is the $1 million question. That's a $1 million question right there. Can you rely on him to be healthy? So that's I don't know. But like I said before, if they can get Desmond King or some cornerback depth, it don't have to necessarily be a certain. And they can trade for a defensive end. I know the defensive tackle, that's just they just too scarce. They're not gonna be available right now. I need to get some dog food while I'm over here. That's very scarce right now. So we kind of figured that ain't gonna happen. So I'm trying to, if you can get your hands on a receiver, you get your hands on Desmond King, a corner that give you some depth inside out. Get your hands on a Danielle Hunter, Max Crosby, Chase Young, somebody like that. Then you upgrade your team. Sometimes you got to see the upgrade before you got to see the weaknesses before they become holes or real weaknesses. So yeah, I would be down for it, but they gonna tax you for them. They gonna tax you for them because they gotta tax you because you in the division. They gotta tax you for it. It's just only right. So they gotta tax you for them, no matter how you slice the cake. So that's my opinion on it, man. But yeah, I definitely take somebody like that on the defensive line, and if I can get them for a third or fourth, something like that, for a combination of a third and a fifth, yeah, I pull the trigger on it. But we'll see. We'll see. You got Derrick Henry. People, Derrick Henry, Saquon Barkley, they should do this, that, and the third. You think David Montgomery injury prone? I mean, he's fairly healthy in Chicago, but you never know with the clocks at running back. So thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and subscribe button. It's the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live, drop video. Financially, you want to support the channel, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree, find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist for more videos like this. Peace.